Hello everyone, my name is Sai Krishna Reddy Janga with my group members Shaki Basan and Arfanul. Today we're gonna discuss about digital forensic investigation using USB drive case study. Introduction to this topic. This slide gives a detailed explanation of what is meant by digital forensics and particular case study involved in examining a USB drive that discovered in one company location. The fact that employees cannot open USB drives other than the ones provided by the company, the forensic tool that is used in the investigation to generate a bitstream copy of USB to recover deleted files and metadata and ensure data integrity is FTK image, which is highly recognized forensic tool. And the objectives of the investigation is the primary goal of the given investigation is the check of the USB drives found to a company site where the use of personal storage equipment is not allowed. There are possibilities of sensitive company information being leaked, the suspected breach of protocol. The forensic investigation is to restore undeleted files and metadata analysis and check integrity of data. Digital forensic process overview. This means the digital forensics is a process comprising a set of systematic procedures that make sure that digital evidence should be handled appropriately and analyzed. This will involve data acquisition and data recovery and data analysis and data validation and reporting. Tools used in this digital forensics. Forensic tools are a specialized software through which investigation can collect, examine, and authenticate the digital data and the social discovery possibility may be involved in this data analysis, like found most efficient and used autopsy and considered but not used X1 social discovery. Introduction to the FTK Manager. FTK Manager is considered to be one of the most popular data acquisition tools of forensics. It is able to generate bitstream clones copies of storage devices that no data manipulation occurs. Features of FTK Manager. FTK Imager provides several essential features of forensic investigation, like data imaging and acquisition, deleted data recovery, and metadata analysis, and with multiple formats. Why FTK Imager was chosen? The imager used in this investigation is FTK Imager as it efficiency, rapid and quick imagery process, file recovery, the capacity to retrieve deleted files including changed extensions and the metadata analysis of file metadata in details. Now one of my group mate will continue this topic.
Thank you, Sai Krishna Reddy, for your presentation. My name is Shakib Hassan. I'll be taking this presentation further. So let's move on to the preparation of the USB drive. So in this USB drive, we have created 6 files according to the given instruction in the group report. So according to the instruction, we created 6 files where there are JPEG files, PDF files, Excel, and Word documents. And in among those documents, we have one docs file with the group name and student IDs, which was later renamed to JPEG file using the command line. So let's move on to the next slide. These are our 6 files which we have created for the USB drive. So now we'll be talking about the file extension and modification. So for the file extension modification, we used the Windows command line to rename the extension from docs to JPEG. So let's see the command screenshot. So in this screenshot, we can see first we changed the directory where the file was. Then we use the ren command and change the docs file which contains group name and student IDs to JPEG file. And after that, you can see that we successfully renamed the JPEG file here. Okay, now let's move on to the deletion of the file. So we marked all the items in that USB, then deleted them permanently, so that we can create an evidence file. So data acquisition from FTK Imager. So what we did here at first step was creating an image, a .dd image from the uh, forensic USB drive. So let's move on to the creation of the image. So here we can see after the creation of the image, we can see all the deleted files, and of course all of these files includes the student IDs and the student names to validate the authenticity of the work we have done, and to prove the effort we have given in this report. So let's talk about the challenges in data acquisition. So there was a number of difficulties we had faced. So hashing techniques to achieve the data integrity. So hashing is a difficult technique. It takes time to generate the hash values. We had to wait for a couple of hours. We have to wait to a couple of hours for bigger disk. Like if we generate the hash value for a for 100 GB file, it takes almost 2 hours. So numerous amounts of data which we have handled hindered the image processing because not all file types are supported by the imaging process. So if we choose at first we choose E01 and raw, and those were not successful because we needed a .dd image. But at first we went with the E01 and that was not successful. So let's move on to data recovery. So after the we created the successful image file, we recovered the data from that USB drive. We simply exported the data from FTK Imager and moved them to one of our chosen folders, and that was it. Recovering files from recycling bin, so all the deleted data which were deleted from the USB drive, they were firstly moved to the recycle bin, and then from there it was permanently deleted. So when we recovered the data from the FTK Imager, it by default it goes to the recycle bin, and from there we can restore the files. So data analyzing using FTK Imager. So analyzing the data using the FTK Imager has been already explained in the previous slide. So I would like to move on further. So one question was given there, that if we found any hidden files in the recovered items. So to fulfill that question, I created a file called shakibasan236076.pdf, and in the properties I changed the properties to hidden. So this file was hidden from the beginning, and then when we complete our analysis, we found one file which was hidden. So that's it for me. I would like to invite Arfanul to take this presentation further. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shakib, for giving me the opportunity. I am Arfanul Islam. Now I'm going to present from this slide. Now we are going to talk about file extension verification. In this step, a file integrity of the verification using FTK image to ensure the integrity of a JPEG file. FTK image helps us examine whether the file extension actually matches as the file integrity content. This is important because sometimes malicious user may try to disguise the true nature of a file by simply remaining of it, like for example, changing executable file or script file look like a harmless image. By checking the file signature against its extension, we can detect any mismatch or ensure the file hasn't been altered to hide the real content. This step is critical part of a digital forensic, helping us remaining accurate and reliability of our evidence. Moving to the next slide. In this picture we can see, like, I use the WinHex analyzer to find out this thing. Firstly it was a JPEG file. Now when I try to find it to the WinHex, and that time I find there is no JPEG file. It was a fake document. It was a work file. but when I try to analyze it, like that time it comes with like the hexadecimal number is like 54B0304. That indicates that the file is like a doc file. So that picture shows like we analyzed the file and it was Vogue, and like it was renamed by a different file, like it was a JPG file, but indeed at the end it was not a JPG file, it was a doc file. So this picture shows that kind of information. Moving to the next one, that's step 5, data validation. In this step, we focus on data validation to ensure the authenticity of the forensic image, any retrieved files. This is done by generating cryptographic hash values such as MD5 from the image, and this hash value act like a digital fingerprints that we can compare them with the original hash value to confirm that has no change have occurred. So if the value matches, it proves that the data has been like altered, or like the data has been modified in any way during acquisition or analysis. This process is crucial in digital forensic as it uploads the integrity of the evidence and ensures it remains admissible its legal proceedings to detect any alteration. In this slide, we can find search and seize in digital forensic. So in here we can see like in digital forensic involve not just technical skill but also strict adherence to ethical and the legal standard. Before collecting any digital evidence, proper authorization such as the warrant or like legal consent must be obtained. Maintaining clear and documented chain of custody or like chain of requirements is equally important to track or who handle the evidence, when and how. This is how we this helps prevents the integrity of the data throughout the investigation. Without following this procedure, this evidence cannot be changed or like even dismissed in court. So ensuring legal compliance and the ethical conduct is vital for any digital evidence to be credible and like admissible. So moving to the last slide, that's our conclusion and recommendation. To conclude, FTK image that has proved been an essential tool throughout the forensic investigation. It was highly effective in creating forensic image, recovering deleted file, analyzing file like metadata. It's user-friendly. It has the user-friendly interface and the powerful capabilities made it a key part in our research. Moving forward, we recommended continuing improving a forensic process to ensure data integrity is always maintained. This includes like adopting more advanced validation techniques to strengthen data security and evidence authenticity. As a digital threat evolves, our forensic tools and methods must also have like involve stay on like step by step and moving ahead with this FTK image. That's all from my part, and thank you so much.